Sound living on some hustle. You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
They know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I am the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always, there's going to be somebody at this table with me today. Today we got Big Frank in the building, KG, my dog. I appreciate you for coming through, King. And we got
What's
Sky
up, fellas?
Sparks, his homie.
K.
Listen, we all homies.
K, don't leave me hanging.
My bad, fam. I'm trying to figure out my phone, man. This is the Smartest Dumb People. I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. It's Freestyle Friday. I'm telling you, something happened this week that was catastrophic that I seen on the Breakfast Club. It was Young Dolph's wife, basically saying she was on a Black Man Grow Old movement, and she was just trying to get the awareness up about black men dying young and early. This is always something that I wanted to discuss, and I was like, I got to get a couple brothers up here to have these conversations. I want to hold men accountable. I want to hold black men accountable when it comes to my lady was actually supposed to make me a shirt. It's supposed to be a black murder, and it was like crossed out or whatever, but she had too much work going on. But I just want to discuss it, man. Let's get straight to it. This Black Man Grow Old movement, it touched me because I got so many friends that died at an early age. I got so many friends that's like fighting murder charges and doing all of these things. What can we do? I think it's only right we start with KG because he is new to the show. What do you think is the first resolve or solution to black men being able to grow old? Because obviously you made it up there a little bit. I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of traumatic shit in your day. What's the key to black men growing old?
Man, really just sticking to yourself, man. Really, that's all I do, man. And treat others how you want to be treated, and basically staying out the way. If you got a family, take care of your family, and really that's just basic to me, man. And pick your friends. Your friends is your ultimate, man.
Well, I think that you gave me chills when you said stay to yourself and just take care of your family. That I'm one of those people that I found myself in a couple odd situations. In recent situations, and I'm like, I ain't even signed up for this shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I really don't fuck with nobody. All I do is go to work and go home. Work and go home. Take care of my kids, take care of my lady. But I found myself around, like, just the crowd I hang around, and it comes to this podcast shit, I get in arguments with niggas that I don't even sign up to argue with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do be standing myself. To me, the key is standing yourself, but this is where it becomes an issue. As a black man, it don't matter how motherfucking you try to stay out the way, somehow, some way, you get pulled back into some shit you don't even belong in. And that's where I feel like it's hard for black men to grow old.
Sometimes you miss the bullshit.
Sometimes you miss it or not.
Nah, I said to miss it. Sometimes you miss that shit. Like when you come up and you always into that shit. And then when you go stay out the way and all that shit, you start questioning yourself, feeling like, damn, man, this shit feel weird, like, because it's not normal. But then as you get into it more, staying out the way, it becomes normal.
Hell no.
Hey, that's just my opinion, man.
I think since I did it already, I was already, what I went through is easy.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I go to work and get my girl. I got a routine. So
Facts.
It's all about your routine, man, really. Back in the
you.
day when my other routine was to hang out and chill.
Yeah, see, like you said, once you changed it up, but I'm sure when you first started, it's like
grow and live life, and I'm blessed that I made it. So
exactly.
I think routine is key, and to be honest with you, me hanging around the millionaire I've been hanging around, which is my boss, shout out to Bill. Bill has a routine, just like my dad. I never understood these old heads, these older black men that just go to work and go home and sit down and watch their show and whatever the case may be. But now I'm becoming
it's
that
starting
person.
To be that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm so stuck in my ways. I want to end the show early because the show normally ends at 9, and I want to get home and watch some movies and do what I normally do. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta ask you, Sky, because you're new to the show as well.
Your cousin on here. She just says that Sky right there.
So
it's him, babe.
So what do you think the resolution or solution to growing old as a black man?
Well, I think it really starts with having a present father or a present mentor originally. Like Frank said, you start off going and I kind of feel like...
Why y'all talking so low?
My fault. I feel like
you
that's
just
kind of
energetic,
you have a really good mentor. And I think sometimes if you got a good mentor when you're young, that'll keep you off that path originally. And that's what really allows you to grow old, kind of having that guidance. That's where it starts at.
Do you have a mentor?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have not to get personal, but we got to get personal because we having genuine and real conversations. Do you have a father in your life?
Yeah, but my father just died in February.
I'm sorry,
Rest in peace, G.
Rest in peace, G Starks. But
Yeah,
I had a
shit.
my whole life, and I had a grandfather that was present, every day in my life too. So.
What's funny is I could tell that you was raised by some good men because of the way you look at me in the eyes and talk. You don't seem bashful. And that comes with being raised by men. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're around. So a lot of us that grew up in the hood, we didn't know who we really were. So I tell people all the time, I used to think I was a street nigga. This is true.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I was
nothing wrong
I
with
was
it.
never a street
Nothing
dude.
wrong
I
with
just
it.
hung around street dudes, and I was really out of character, just trying to fit in with people. But once I got in my own shell, like what really put me in my own shell, to be honest with y'all, because a lot of y'all know me from years ago. What really put me in my own shell was I was good at basketball and I played Madden. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what separated.
That.
Yeah.
And that's where we connected at. Like, yeah. As soon as I seen you at the Holiday Inn, that's how far back we go. When the Cocoa Keys was the Holiday Inn. The man tournament.
But that's what separated me because like I was so good at it, I didn't have to prove to people nothing. They like started fucking with me. You know what I mean? But when you grow up in a impoverished community and you trying to fit in, you tend to do shit you don't want to do. The first time I ever smoked weed, I'll never forget it. I was at a Vietnam gangster party and everybody was smoking weed and they was like, come on, you gotta smoke. I was like, I don't smoke weed. They was like, you gotta hit this. And my homie Bug was like, you gotta hit it, dude. And I really was like fake inhaling and shit, trying to fit in, and I felt bad because that was my first time smoking and my last. I've never tried to blend in and try to be somebody I'm not, but I just was a part of a crowd that was doing shit I wasn't doing. So it's kind of like just being a product of your environment. So I be trying to preach to people now only positivity because I know our men, black men, we are so fucking traumatized from all of the shit. Like everybody at this table, I'm sure we had traumatic experiences. We've had so many people. We shouldn't even be having a conversation about black men growing old. How many white people or Mexican people or other nations are discussing we need to grow old because of violence? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I would say the Mexicans probably had them conversations too, but nah, they be banging too. They be banging too though. Shit, all them cartels and all that shit.
Yeah, but they
no, that's different though. The cartels is different.
Yeah, that's like Salvador and
Salvador. That's Mexico, but
they
I ain't saying nothing bad about. I'm so scared of goddamn cartel because they the real gangsters. But I'm just saying like they don't have these type of conversations because
I don't think there's such thing as a real gangster, really.
But in every, but the cartel is segregated. It's a spot.
They'll kill their own people.
Yeah,
they already know it's in or out.
No. But it's a nation though. They're in a like in the black world. In the black world,
they keep making them.
You got Memphis, you got Chicago, you got Detroit. Oh, I got a dope ass video of Detroit. I need to make sure we talk about too. We got Memphis, we got Detroit, we got Omaha, we got all these cities of black, not just one little prevalent area like we talking about the cartel. That's just Mexico and some other shit. Everywhere you go, black men are being killed. Hell, let's be honest. Young Dolph, a fucking known rapper that was helping his community and trying to do positive shit. Don't get me wrong, he was stealing some street shit, which I'll never understand. Like once you get to a certain level of money, you should never be on no. And that's another thing that we feed our people with our culture. Like he had to like attack Yo Gotti and still act like a tough guy instead of saying like I ain't on that shit. I'm getting this money.
Shit, he didn't have to. He wanted to. He a grown ass man.
He didn't have to.
Sometimes you can't make excuses for niggas. Shit, he obviously wanted to be on that.
He did that.
You know, he had a foot in and a foot out.
I want to.
That was my favorite rapper, man. He did that.
I want to listen to this. This dude did a freestyle. I cannot remember his name. I did message him, and I want him on the show. He did a freestyle, and he was just talking about how he's trying to help the community, man. We'll be right back with y'all.
My gosh, like, look at what it's come to. The little boys is the ones they get the guns to. Ones who destroy your mind, they'll get the funds to. This the art of war for real, no Sun Tzu. That ain't just your son, that's my son too. Everything I want for my son, want for your son too. Did a lot of dirt in my life, I wanna undo. These niggas run from the smoke that I run to. I come through, the youngest salute, cause I told him to think first, I never told him to shoot. I told him chase success, then I showed him the route. I never lied to him ever, I told him the truth. Then I showed him the proof, cause I lived like a man. 10 toes down, I never hid, I never ran, I never sat up on no stand, ratted on no man. I got it out the mud, I never asked for no hand. All facts, I built the brand on integrity. And I'ma stand on what I stand on when I'm 70. They gon' remember me, and every time they mention me, they gon' think authenticity. Yeah, we in the last days, the Bible predicted this. It was written, the righteous versus the wickedness. Every other day, these babies dying, I'm sick of this. Well, y'all praising these clowns, it's ridiculous, man. I couldn't picture this. Going to school, a bunch of smart niggas following fools. Glorifying the cowards too weak to follow the rules was taboo. Now shit cool, man. I'm confused, I mean, I don't even understand this. What you niggas' definition of a man is? Integrity to vanish. I guess the plan is they lower the bar when they can't reach the standards. But I ain't got the bandwidth to sit and debate about fake false prophets y'all considering great. I'm too busy in these hoods helping kids escape. Reach the standards, but I ain't got the bandwidth.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. And I should have played that to begin the show. And I just wanted to break down, like, we need more leaders. And I had this conversation all the time. And like what KG said before the show started, not to mention it because it was a private, intimate conversation between the homie Pauls. But you were right about when you said, like, I watch your stories and you just be standing yourself. Like, that's really what I'm trying to teach my homies. Like, I don't have to go to the club, kick it, pop bottles, and because, like, that shit really is just toxic energy, bro.
I don't know, man.
A real man.
Let's play devil advocate because I do that.
But you said
that
you
don't
did
take
it
away from how I move and all that. It's just what I like to do.
Yeah, that show.
But Frank, I thought I was getting to you a little bit. You just said you ain't did that shit in 2 weeks.
Yeah, in a minute.
But I thought I was kind of like rubbing off on you a little bit.
Oh shit! No. I'm just saying, just overall, that's just what I like to do. I ain't about to say a person that like to do them things ain't growing up or ain't getting to a certain level that they need to get to.
I think that if you fucking 40-something years old in the club, you kind of strange to me.
I don't know. Opinions ain't facts at the end of the day.
Bro, if you 40 plus still hustling and selling drugs, you kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I did it too much, so I was in the clubs too much, so I think I did it too young, so I don't get it.
I never really
about it too no more.
See, and that's a vibe I've been on, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna still go though because I like to do it.
Yeah,
I ain't never was going.
I didn't have an end point. You know what I'm saying? I always was faded. So now I grew up out of that. So now you know what I mean? I just stay away from it. So I don't even drink.
Right, just something you don't partake in. No, what I'm saying, because make it more sound like more of a that's wrong if you do it.
Ain't nothing wrong.
That's why I was saying opinions ain't facts, and a lot of people think opinions is facts.
No, I just feel like
I step out to a bar every once in a while. I ain't got to drink to be in the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Should. It's never wrong wanting to be social. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to be social too with my friends that I feel safe with. See, the problem is if we really want to grow old, I'm not saying nothing can't happen to me, but I try my hardest not to put myself in situations like I was trying to explain to people. As bad as I want to go kick it with LeBron and Frank and them and hang out, I don't want to go to Hanks. Niggas die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, as bad as I want to be around my friends is more risk takers than I am because I don't. If I'm driving and I see a car speeding and I gotta turn and they coming to where they can, I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm saying?
Let's take a trip, man. Let's hang.
Man, we should definitely get a all black men's tour together and we do some shit once a year. I'm definitely gonna work on that, dog, because I got some sponsors
overseas or something. Let's hang. We ain't gotta hang at Hanks, man. We can hang overseas and stuff like that.
But I'm still like very cautious, so I'm worried about overseas too.
I'm saying, well, you know what I mean, we go to Cali anywhere, you know what I mean?
I hated Cali. So
Florida, it don't matter.
My kid's mom said she seen the worry on my face. We went to Cali and I was mad we went to LA. So when we went to LA, I'm from LA. I was born in LA. I moved here when I was 7.5, 8 years old. But when I went to LA with my wife and kids at the time, I was scared because like I'm around all these niggas that's like, what hood you from, homie? And I'm with my kids, you know what I'm saying? And my woman. They don't understand as a protector. She acted like I was scared. I was like, nah, I'm not really scared.
When was this? This
was about 3 years ago.
Oh, man, they still on that?
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say like 15 years ago or some shit.
I'm one of those dudes that I survey the situation like, that motherfucker crackhead look like he trying to run up on you. You got to. It's survival skills. Yeah. So I'm like, so
town too.
Yeah, so I couldn't let my lady go in the gas station by herself. So when I went in there, she was like, "You look like it's just called anxiety." See, people don't even understand. As black people, let's be honest, we don't discuss anxiety. I have it, and my anxiety comes from not being able to protect my people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, a nigga can run up on me and punch me in the face in front of my wife and kids. Talking about I got on too much red. You know what I'm saying? So and we all know LA is the fucking heart of gang. So hell yeah, I wasn't nervous. That's the wrong word to use. I was just
if you was nervous, you was nervous. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with being nervous.
I'm in a different city.
Man, I'm not ashamed to say
what you gonna do.
When I was in LA and I went through Nipsey Hood and we flicked up pictures, we was me and my homie, my right hand. We was like, "Cuz we gonna take these pictures and we getting out of here."
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But
shit.
all right, so again,
and out.
Can we make this a subject? Not really a subject, but part of the topic. As black men, why do we have to be that way? Because I guarantee you, no Karen, no Sharon, no Paul is going to go take a picture by Nipsey Hussle.
It's your comfortability, yo. It's
yeah, man. I'ma live, man. I don't know. You can take it how you take it, but I'm gonna live. I'm gonna do what I want to do where I want to go.
You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen anywhere.
But how often do I have this conversation with people all the time? How often do Von Moore get shot up?
Not often, but I'm just saying anything can happen. I just don't want to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why even if you have the instinct to stay out of trouble, like you said, I could stay away from the hood for the rest of my life, and then wind up at Walmart, and then the school shooter walk in the door and shoot me and kill me. But they're comparing those are like apples and oranges to me, because that it's not. All right, so I tell people like this. How often do clubs end in fights and shootings? Very often.
Yeah.
All right, so how often do you go to Walmart and a motherfucker get shot in Walmart?
Not all the time.
Gear.
I don't know, man.
Not all the time.
I don't know. I'm just gonna disagree, brother.
Frank disagrees.
I'm just saying, because, man, like, for instance, I still go to the 2. I promise you, if we say in a month's time, since I usually go out every weekend, I can say 2 months. I don't even recall it being a fight in them 2 months.
Frank is just an OG, man. He's just one of them ones,
I agree.
Man.
I agree.
I don't know, man.
Everybody loving,
Shit,
man.
just gonna move when I
Frank ain't
move.
getting shot at, don't mean somebody ain't getting shot at.
Yeah,
That's my point.
Yeah. I understand
like
that,
even
but
like LeBron. Shout out to my homie Rondo. His wife made a post probably about 5 or 6 months ago, and she said her and her husband was out having some fun. They wound up having to get under a car because they were shooting, and she thought they was gonna lose their life. I don't want to put my lady in that situation. I don't want to put my son in that situation. I don't want to put nobody in that. Nobody that I love and want to protect. So I don't go around that shit.
We don't go out. We take trips.
You just go to Beverly Hills or something.
My lady, we don't go out. She was a drinker when we first started. You know what I mean? She'd drink a little bit, but that was with us though. But
Man,
you don't even drink now.
You gotta protect your energy, man, because if you let your guard down, not saying Frankie is.
Man, I ain't worried,
If you let your guard down, I protect my energy because I realized once I made it out the streets, like I said, once I made it out the streets, I should have been dead, bro. With the drugs I was dealing with and the moves I was making, I'm glad my life wasn't taken. So now I appreciate life even more when I see, like I told this cat the other day that I'm having to show you from Memphis. I said, I'll tell you like this. I used to have real bags of real shit. I said, I see motherfuckers on First 48 dying for a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? Like so when I realized I made it out of that shit, I try to avoid it at all costs now.
You know, and I think you know, like you appreciate making and you appreciate life and you should live. You know, like that's how you really show gratitude to life, is by living. Sometimes like when you kind of live in that fear mode, you miss so many opportunities and you know just the thrill of life that you know you just trying to survive or just stay alive. You're not really sometimes
you're not really living. Fact. You know, I gotta say this before we get to the next topic.
I'm inside and I'm outside.
Cam Lawler. You look and sound like this nigga. They gotta be brothers or cousins or something. You know Cam Lawler, don't you?
I know you're talking about.
Shout out to Cam Lawler. Shout out to Cam's barbecue.
Prayers out to his family and shit.
Oh yeah, something happened to Cam.
To his son and shit.
I was scared to reach out to him, but he know I love him. You know, you kind of let that shit. You don't just jump on a motherfucker. You're getting 1,000 messages.
And what's crazy, he just hit my inbox, and I was like, man, I wouldn't even go, but I'm glad you hit me. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
I just told him that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Shout out to Cam, man. That's my dog.
Me. Yeah, that really touched me.
Let's get to this topic. It's time to hit some topics. So it's time for us to hold men accountable. And I mean, I'm gonna speak. I ain't gonna make it a black man thing, but it is kind of a black man thing. So this dude came. Obviously he was kind of feminine. He was a little spicy, and he was on a podcast, and he was talking to another brother, telling the brother how we need to start holding ourselves accountable, having random baby mamas and just leaving these women to raise kids by themselves. Let's watch the clip, man, and we'll have the conversation.
These women don't want to do it on their own. A lot of them have to do it on their own because you have a lot of men that don't step up to the plate. I can't agree to that. You have a lot of men that are in a lot of situations. I can't agree to that. And they don't step up to be good fathers. Wait, let me finish though, Mozzie. They don't step up to be good fathers. They don't take care of the household. So she has to abort to the $2 rent to make sure that she's able to feed her kids. You have a lot of men, i.e., Vaughn, you didn't marry either one of your baby mamas. So that's a product right in itself of a broken home created by a man. So a lot of, let me finish this. What I'm saying, a lot of these women don't choose these things. They're given the cards and they play the cards right. Because at the end of the day, you have a lot of women, i.e. your mother that you just set up here and say, raised you and took care of your household and made sure that she was good and took care of your responsibilities. She didn't want to do it on her own. She had to do it on her own. So maybe if a lot of men start stepping up to the plate, and I wasn't saying that I don't understand, I'm almost done. I wasn't saying that I don't understand the story of a black man because I'm black before I'm gay. But I do know at the end of the day that a lot of men are dealt the cards of doing what the fuck they want to do, and they leave the bullshit to the woman, so she's going to pick up the pieces. These women don't want to do it on their own. A lot of them have.
All right, so that's the actual clip. When I said KG looked like what happened, I said I was going to express myself really wholeheartedly on this topic, man. I feel like we got to do better as men because, like I said, I'll give you a story, and I guarantee you nobody will know who this woman is, but I know how the cycle works. I was talking to somebody, and I said I had a homegirl that she was posting pictures with this dude. You could tell it was a honeymoon stage. He was happy to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? And he got the chick that he wanted to bag. Then right when she got pregnant, I haven't seen a picture of that man since. You know what I'm saying? Not even with his son, because fast forward a year later, and not one picture with his son, okay? And I think that as men, we got to start holding ourselves accountable, because if you're going to lay with somebody, man, and you're going to create a child, even if y'all not together, which, like, if you're going to have a goal to be with a woman, bro, and sleep with her and have unprotected sex, and then she wind up pregnant, you a goddamn fool if you ain't got baby pictures with your child, if you ain't supporting your child's mother. I'm not telling all men they have to be with their baby mama. Do we know that, though? Huh?
Do we know that?
I do. Because I'm a psychic, man.
Man, hell nah, man.
See, if we really think about it, everybody cool with being a baby daddy. Nobody wants to have a family. You know what I'm saying? And that's the narrative I'm trying to change. Now, I'll say this on live TV. My lady watches. She watches every show from start to finish on our TV.
That's great.
I'm going to say it like this. If I could turn back the hands of time and do better by my kid's mom and realize the trauma that black people went through, I would have done a better job to be a better husband. Okay? That ship has sailed. Yeah. But now I got to focus on never making a woman feel that way again. Never wanting to put a woman in a situation to where she feels so hurt that she starts to despise me, hate me. And this was just, like, to be honest, I've had those conversations with her. This was just me being, in my eyes, a black man. This was me, like, we was taught to cheat. We was taught to be players. We was taught to fuck as many women as we can. And I know people that I didn't have conversations. Boy, you a Johnson. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And they start telling me that, and I thought the name Johnson really stood on.
He was having fun.
But having fun in the end cost a lot of hurt and trauma and pain with women. So when we was talking about Cardi B earlier today, that's what I was trying to explain to you. Like, at what point in time do we want to fucking love a woman? At what point in time do we want to do right by the fucking woman?
Shit, relationships, some don't work out. No, I ain't talking about part of the kids. Shit, man, shit happens. Shit.
And I had to go.
Shit.
Climb hills.
Then people
to
change.
really figure it out. Now I think I got it, but I had to go through some situations, man. Everybody's situation different, though. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, you got a beautiful family.
Yeah, everybody, you did that with your wife. That was just you was in the streets. So it's just
but she also was a huge part of me hustling, being in the strip club. But that to me, as you said, like that's what Frank liked to do. To me, that's what the ideal of being a hustler was. You got to go to the strip club. You got to go throw money on bitches. You got to go buy the latest Jordans. You got to go get the 22-inch rims. You got to, and it's just like when I really sat back and thought about it. Like I said, the homie Chris gave me the best advice he ever gave me. I went and spent like 10 grand on my car, put all this money in my car, went and got it painted, went and got rims, went and got all this shit. And then he came to my house and I was like happy and I was excited. And I was showing him my crib and Chris was like, I was like, what you think? And I showed him my car. He was like, you happy you got a car? He's like, you don't own nothing, my nigga. Like all that money you spending, you don't own nothing. And at the time, that shit really, I was like, that nigga hate. You know what I'm saying? But fast forward, as being a 42-year-old man, I'm realizing all the money I made hustling and just being in the streets, I have nothing to show for it, bro. Like nothing. My kids don't even have college educations.
But now you figuring it out.
But why do I have to figure it out at 42 years old?
You had to go through it.
Yeah, everybody learn different.
Everybody different. You could be
but Hov in that, so we ain't gotta go through that. We ain't listen to Hov enough.
Balling, drug dealers, motherfuckers just be balling now, and then when they come, they lose.
Yeah,
back to
they seize that.
But I'm saying back to
what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. You gotta do something with it, man. That's all it is, and you can figure it out later. It don't matter.
Can I ask you this though?
You ain't too old.
I kind of veered off with the like. I was just saying like I owe a lot of people and women. Specifically my kid's mother, which I apologize, and we've had those conversations. Like at some point in time, man, as black men, we gotta start loving our women, and I don't mean black women. It ain't gotta be black women. It could be a Mexican, whoever. We just gotta start loving on our women and stop. Cause like the biggest thing is like motherfuckers say, oh, I don't like to post my relationship because I don't want people. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think that
some people don't, man.
Man, I believe that is the easiest way to keep a cheater a cheater. That's my opinion.
That's just your way of thinking.
True.
That's an opinion, man. That's what I'm saying, man. It's all opinion.
I don't post my girl
but
like
you don't
that.
post
Yeah, but I don't post like that anyway because I don't like being in the light like
so
that.
that make him be on like you on something? No, he just don't like to post his woman.
I just come on to show my family I'm cool, I'm chilling.
She know what it is, and that's all that matters.
I ain't got no lock on my phone. So she can do
whatever
whatever she
on my phone.
But that's you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different.
I feel like everybody should have privacy when it comes to like your cell phone. I'm taking this to the grave with me. My cell phone is my brain. You know what I'm saying? I might Google like how to make my girl do a gymnastic trick that she don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't for her to know that I feel that way. I might feel like you might need to do this differently, but I don't know how to tell you that. You don't need to go through my phone to find that shit. That's my personal business. But when it comes to the aspect of, and I'm not just saying this because I post my lady, I'm no better than nobody else. I just realized as black men when I start getting a lot of like pats on the back for posting my woman, I'm like, I used to post my wife all the time. My ex-wife, I used to post her all the time. But I didn't get credit for it. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfucker gonna say to me the other day, well, not the other day, but a while ago, they was like, you didn't post. I did, but the difference was my girl that I have now be actually cool with me posting her proud. The before was I ain't like the way my makeup look. I ain't like the way my hair look. If you do that, I'm taking you down. If you do that, I can't because like it's me just saying I don't give a fuck back. I love you, and people need to see you for who you are. I don't give a fuck if your eyelashes done or your.
But you didn't really have your podcast when you was
no.
with her. Yeah, so now you get to yourself. And now you got somebody to share it with.
Yeah, that's really all it's about. Cause
I see her helping you all the time.
Man,
you gotta have somebody to have your back, man. It don't matter what you did.
If it wasn't for her, man, I wouldn't have had the podcast.
Somebody gotta have your back, man. Sometimes it be the women that make you do them things.
Yeah,
that make you go.
That make you want to be
better.
Yeah. See the shit in you that you didn't see or believe.
You know what I'm saying? I can rub my back. I done worked hard and came on to you. Rub my back, you know what I'm saying? And make me feel like, well, I'm going to go to another woman and look for it. That's just the nature of men anyway.
Yeah, it is the nature of men. But I don't think...
So it'd be the women too, though.
It'd be the women too, but the only pass I'll give my past relationship is she wasn't creative. And what I mean by that is like, my girlfriend is an artist. So how I wind up with the podcast is me just telling her my vision, she visualized it. She made it happen when I just gave her an ideal of what I wanted to do. Now, my past relationship, she's not an artist, so she didn't, like, we talked about a podcast 8 years ago, and this is no knock against her, because like I said, everybody have their own avenue. Her avenue was not, my girl's avenue is she's a creator. So I could say, babe, I want a sign to say KG coming, and she'll be like on the computer and like making this shit happen. So she makes my job easier. And she's a huge, intricate part of what I'm doing, but I'm still the face of the Smartest Dumb People. Make sure y'all check out the Smartest Dumb People. Let's get to this next topic. All right, so
this is beautiful.
New Era Detroit rents out a hotel, gives food, clothes, healthcare, barbers, jobs, and housing assistance in Detroit. Let me pull up this fucking video. I wanted to talk about Draymond Green. We'll get to it in a second.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that last to get up out of here. But let's watch this clip of
what he be on.
Let's watch this clip of New Era Detroit renting out for homeless people. They basically rented out a fucking whole hotel, gave homeless people a place to stay, got them haircuts, made sure they was filling out applications, and basically trying to help them. And this is on a small scale. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right.
Help you at the long run, man.
All right, so the sound quality is not playing. Let me see, man. Let me take one of these fucking videos off, man. I don't know what this fucking should be tripping.
Help you at the long run, man.
All right, so the sound quality. Let me see. You want a shot or something?
I'm good.
Okay, because I'm about to hit this shot.
People got it. Go ahead and get it, man. Get your shine on.
Yeah, I still,
All right, here we go.
wear. I just ain't got that shit on today.
I said that like you got that camera, bro. I'm tripping. All right, let's watch the clip. We'll be right back.
Oh, I really don't like doing the internet. I really don't like doing the internet.
I just look at like, man, different strokes for different folks, man.
I could not take a shot and
I knew I was built different, so I'm gonna do a different thing.
we live right now,
Man,
y'all.
move how you move.
We on camera, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
Oh, we
Don't say
chilling,
nothing,
man.
man.
It's live. I love
All right,
it.
let me
He
find it.
said it's live.
It's live, man. This is my first time doing it with him.
Yeah,
Second
this-
time. I don't think I did it with Dorch Boy, man. He wasn't really live like this.
Let's watch the clip of
It was different. It was different.
Different
New Era
type
Detroit.
shit.
We'll be right back with you.
This is a double bed. You said double bed too? I'm just gonna sit this right here for you too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Little pristine, you know, we gotta make it look right, man. Gotta make it look right for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? New Era Detroit, man. All power to the people.
No, they're taking it.
Here we go. All right, so that's the actual clip, man. I want to get straight to it. I want to start by saying, like, it amazes me that it take these low budget communities to get together and unite like that when we got billionaires and millionaires. And everybody always say, they give back anonymously. You don't know what they did. I'm telling you, if I had a bill, if I had $1 billion, why not just buy that hotel and put some staff in there and get that hotel running accordingly and help these people get jobs and give them jobs. they're doing it the right way, and I guarantee you they don't got a lot of money. Is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's all government funding, guaranteed. They probably got $100,000
tax
grant.
write-off.
Huh?
Tax write-off.
Yeah, tax write-off.
So
but
they just rented the room?
They rented the whole hotel.
Who did? Just
the group is called New Era Detroit, and it was in Detroit. So they
why
just
would they rent it? Why wouldn't they just?
You can't buy a hotel like that.
So they just rented the room.
They rented all the rooms.
I thought the hotel.
That shit add
yeah,
up. So shit, I'm sure they probably did it. Whether it was a day or 3 or 5, that's dope. That's
dope. But I'm saying
dope.
like the whole point of like I feel like our community, we don't want to be a village. Everybody is for self. This is just my opinion. Everybody is for self. Frank, you a little bit for self, man. I love you to death, bro. But you,
Nebraska, period.
No, but I don't even want to hold Omaha because, like,
we're in Omaha. If we go to the big cities, man, it's different. Everybody is.
You know what's funny, bro? I just had something happen to me like Wednesday. What's today? Friday. Wednesday after our show Tuesday, I was like, man, I'm ready to fucking leave Omaha. So it was this cat. It was this cat that was in the chat, and he said I ain't gonna say the nigga name, but I'm gonna say what he said. He said the original cast was better. And at the time, the mics wasn't even working, bro. So when the mics wasn't working, for somebody to say the original cast was better, it shows me they wasn't even watching the show. They just came in there to say some hating ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And it made me like despise like Omaha cats because I'm like, dog, like how could
why though? That's
let me tell you,
man.
no, let me tell you why. Because like if I know you as a person, bro.
What I said.
But
it's too small.
It is too small, but if I know you as a person, bro, and regardless of Frank can never be on the show again, like you can support Anthony if you want to, or you can scroll past the fucking video. You don't have to go click on my shit and go. That's
shit,
like
I was sharing this shit before, so I know it don't pertain to me. But
that's no. But I'm saying like, all right. So say for example, you created a lemonade stand, right? And the person don't like your lemonade. They just don't have to buy your fucking
expected,
lemonade.
yeah.
Why go?
So why you let it get to you like that?
It got to me because like I'm at the point where, bro, like let's be honest, Omaha don't have nothing like this. We don't. I know. I watch TV like everybody else. I watch podcasts. We don't have nothing like this. For anybody to come in the chat and be like, the cast. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Do you know what me and the cast went through? Do you know why the cast is not the cast anymore? That's what I'm saying. Like, and I've been biting my tongue, which I've been having a couple shots, so I'm not gonna get too emotional and say what I want to say. But I'm just like, dog, you don't know what I went through. Like a lot of motherfuckers think because I'm in this building that I got, bro. I got my bank account is negative, and niggas don't know how hard I'm grinding. And so and then everybody, oh, you gotta have tougher skin. No, when I know
you gotta get tougher skin.
When I know I'm going
this
broke,
type of
trying
shit,
to build a dream.
I don't get tougher skin,
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tear down. When I'm going broke, trying to build a dream,
let me do it
leave me the fuck alone.
If I fall, let me fall.
I tell you like this.
You telling me I'm falling.
This is what I learned.
Yeah, but that's what motherfuckers gonna
do. This is what I learned.
Keep doing
it. This is what I learned.
I know that's gonna come.
A lot of these niggas is Facebook. So from here on out, if you say something I don't like, block. If you say something, no negative energy around me, bro. I'm not putting up with it because I don't give it. I don't give it.
This is your therapeutic.
Yeah.
This is your therapy. And you fucking on my therapy.
Yeah.
So I'm a block.
Don't come here. The original cast. Who gives a fuck? You don't know what the original cast did to me. You don't know how much trauma I went through with the original cast. You don't know nothing. I had the original cast. One of the motherfuckers stole the smartest stuff from me.
You don't even gotta do all that.
No, I want to say
you gotta do all that. I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you.
He got his guy in here. He got his guy in here. He gotta do all that.
The original cast.
Hey, it's your show, my guy. Do what you want to do.
Let me get it off. The original cast.
This was coming regardless.
The original cast. Because I was already angry about the Omaha and the comment that was made.
And I'm glad I said that too. And I'm glad.
The original cast, a cat was a weirdo. He came on the show, and I brought him along because my homeboy told me to bring him along with me. And the minute I said something he didn't like, I gave him access to all of my sites and the pages. He stole the shit and then created his own podcast, which we were at like 800 followers. We only did 2 shows. We was at 800 followers. Yeah. But I was like, so basically the motherfucker messaged my woman, like, how do you like the show tonight? And I was, ever since then, I was like, I had animosity with the motherfucker. Like, you gonna be messaging my motherfucking woman? So, long story short, he quit the show and stole the YouTube page, the Facebook page, and made it his own podcast. Now, if that ain't the dirtiest shit
But what
ever,
did you do though? What did you do after that though?
Keep grinding. Keep grinding.
So he's
Exactly.
still doing it now?
No.
Okay.
No,
okay,
so this
okay.
is why motherfuckers despise me. I'm gonna tell you why motherfuckers despise me. Because every cast member that has left me, every cast member that has left me for dead, they thought the show was gonna stop. It won't motherfucking stop till the casket drop. Period. Because I'm at the point in my life to where I realize this is what I want to do. This is my vision. This is my dream. Nobody is going to stop me until I stop myself. I might wake up.
That's
one
why
day
you
and say,
gotta get tougher skin, man, because you know you're gonna keep going, so you shouldn't let that bother you.
I'll tell you what, you say
let
some
them keep
negative,
watching.
say some negative shit in this comment. See how
keep
fast your
watching.
ass be blocked. You'll never see Smarty Dumb. Say some shit. Say some shit in this chat right now, negative. See how fast you'll never see
I
another Smarty
understand him though, man. Don't disturb my peace, man.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Real, man. This is peaceful for me, man.
Like even you.
Yeah, but if you planning on this blowing up though, like you plan on doing, and you wanted to blow up, right? You don't think that's gonna happen with
blow up from some nigga that decides to say some weird shit in my chat that don't even know me as a person.
I be on too much stuff, man. You gotta get tougher skin, bro. You got to.
You got to.
Trust me, there's 5,000 followers. 5,000 of them ain't gonna be your fans, bro. I'm just saying.
Tougher skin.
He letting it get to him.
No, he gotta let it ignore it.
Same thing though.
Like it's just ran to us.
He ran to us
Can I
because
say
we his
this?
people.
Can I say this? I thought that this guy was my friend. So he wasn't just somebody that was in the chat being weird. I thought he was my homie. So I'm like,
no, you didn't say the dude that said that was your friend.
No, I
you
thought
said
it was
the
my
nigga
homie.
that stole you.
No, if it was a random stranger saying
that's what I thought you were saying.
You don't know me. But what made it weird for me is like I thought we was cool. I thought like I know you since I was a kid, and you in here like being negative. And don't get me wrong, it was. This shit has been happening for years with Leland and his homeboys getting in the chat. They always was saying weird shit and trying to be funny. And I went and had a conversation with them one day, and I'm like, dog, if we trying to grow as people, y'all in the chat being weird and saying negative shit, and then it was like, all controversy is good controversy. I'm like, I don't want to grow off of that, bro. I don't want to grow off of like tearing down my people. If you can't support me, like I said, that he didn't have to go in the comment and say anything. The motherfucker didn't even know the sound wasn't working. All you had to do was say, "Oh, that's smart."
But he's still watching. That ain't the original cast. It's gonna count for you too.
Somebody in Baltimore say something funny or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't be hurt if it was a stranger. What hurt was I thought he was my dog too. So when he started choosing a side, saying basically, if Leland or the original cast ain't on no more, I ain't fucking with you. And I'm like, why not? I was fucking with you before I even had a show. You was my friend. You was my Facebook friend. You was my homie outside of this shit. But again, I know what I'm doing. I don't care. Niggas is gonna be envious. That's what comes with the territory.
That's why you gotta
But they barking up the wrong tree because first thing, let me tell you why.
Sometimes all you got is your own household.
Say that again, KG.
Sometimes you got is your own household.
Yeah, but that's what this.
Your mom and your dad, and you know what I'm saying, like that. Your own household. Your woman is the only one on your team if she the real.
I'm telling you what happened to me. Working the job I work where I'm a manager and I'll give people a job, they last one day or whatever the case may be. Having this show, it did make me have tougher skin. That's why I'm able to block nigga, I don't know you. Block nigga, I don't, like block, oh yeah, you block. Because what happened is the old dude used to be like, oh, that's the homeboy, he just being funny. No, nigga, like if you trying to stunt anything I'm doing or you gonna come in here and be funny, like I said, that's like you having a car shop and you putting tires on and then one of your homies hopping there, that tire look raggedy to the motherfucker. Don't do that, bro. I'm trying to build something here. Take that shit over there.
Around and you don't fuck my business.
Yeah. So I'm just on some business shit. You weren't share. This was sick about the motherfucker that did it. He never shared the show. He never liked the post. What the fuck I care if you go? Bye bye. And that's where I gotta get. I gotta get to the point where if you not helping me elevate or growing, you that way. And it is what it is. He know who he is, and it is what it is. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't bother nobody. If you want to fuck with me, that's cool. But at the end of the day, bro, I stay to myself. I fuck with Big Frank. I fuck with KG. I fuck with niggas that want to fuck with me. I don't go out my way to be weird or say no weird shit. This is probably the most weirdest shit I said, and it ain't weird. It's been on my spirit. I had a whole conversation with my cousin about the shit, and I was just like, I'm starting to hate Omaha, bro, because like niggas really don't want you to do nothing.
And this is what your podcast is for.
All right, I'll tell you one better. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'll show my bank account right now. It's negative, bro. It's negative, but this shit is paid for. You know what I'm saying? This is the L. But motherfuckers think I just be sitting and just chilling and like doing good. No, it's just the grind. The grind is trying to figure it out. So when you got somebody that's hating on you and you know you just went negative to pay the rent here, you know what I'm saying? When you went negative to make sure your building is still standing, and then you got a motherfucker talking about the other guys, motherfucker, go get a job. Go do something with yourself. Don't worry about
man, I just say you shouldn't let it get to you like that, man. Just keep doing what you doing, man.
I'm doing it.
He just expressing it. He ain't letting it get to him. He tough skin. He just expressing it because we here.
Yeah, but then he giving light to it. Like they say you shouldn't give light to
Belly. He said he get negative comments every day.
My thought on it is like though, you say he ain't
shout out to Viral.
He ain't giving.
Shout out to Belly, man.
He ain't done nothing for me to want him to stick around.
No, I feel
that's
that,
my guy, man.
But
Shout
you
out
gotta
to
let it go. We just talked about it, for you giving it 10, 15 minutes. He ain't sharing it. You just let it go. You know what I'm? They gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this to Viral Belly. Let me get this out. Viral Belly said.
My God.
He said, "I get negative comments every day. I just scroll right past them. But is it your homies that you thought was your homies? That's the key. Yeah. This was a dude I thought was my homie. This ain't no random stranger.
And that's
just
why
saying,
you still keep
like
going,
I said,
though,
Anthony fat did a motherfucker. Okay, I'm fat, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Man, that shit come with it though. Do you really think your homies, whether you hang with them or not, still and none of that shit, you think all them gonna be happy for you? It's gonna always be slick shit said, all that.
Jealous.
They comparing you to what another nigga got, all that shit.
The best advice my cousin gave
just
to me.
Keep it moving.
He said, coming from Omaha and having a podcast and you doing your thing cause you're doing it big. He was like, but the thing is, niggas think they know you. And I keep trying to tell niggas, y'all gotta re-meet me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta re-meet me because I learned, like, I'm not little dude no more. I'm a grown-ass man that will fucking take your head off if you play with me. But But I'm not a little dude. Yeah. See, a lot of niggas think just because, you book bag, I'm not book bag no more, bro. Like, my homies tend to do that to me, and I'm like, no, like, I don't even, like, you niggas is weird. Like, nigga, I will punch you in the face. Like, and I'm not even on that. I'm just saying, like, you gotta re-meet me as a person, nigga, and then when you challenge me as a man, then we can stand on that 10 toes. But don't, man, come on, man. I'm a grown-ass man trying to provide, nigga, and listen, when I'm trying to provide, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'll show my bank account to prove a point. My shit negative.
And you got and you got your son looking at you too.
Yeah, and my bills is paid, and my podcast is still standing. And
so why are you giving this nigga, this lame nigga, whoever you talking about, his 15 minutes then?
He needed it. It might make him want to do a video, and I hope he does. Go do a video so we can have this conversation. Matter of fact, you can come up to the smartest dumb people, okay, and bring you security. Because I got something to say, man. All right, look, this is the smartest dumb people, man. We ain't gonna even hold it up no longer. I kind of got a little emotional now.
It's all good though. You needed that.
No, my girl got the brunt of it though. I told my girl, I said I want to move. My girl was like, so you just gonna? I was like, motherfucker, you coming with me? She made it sound like I was just about to pack up. No, I'm just like, I'm tired of like Omaha shit. I don't involve myself with dudes like I don't fuck with niggas like that.
But don't
respectfully.
Don't rush it like that. You can move, but get your stuff. Keep going. What you doing?
Yeah, but I don't want niggas that I don't want niggas I thought I grew up with.
Don't do it that.
But
don't let it do
but
that.
when niggas you thought you grew up with is in the chat saying shit that they know they're trying to like create some negative energy, that shit'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, I don't give a fuck. You could start a whole new clothing line tomorrow, bro. I don't care if it's ugly.
Yeah.
My goal is to help KG get it out. I'm not gonna rock that shit. I'll even buy I got a nigga that I bought a suit from, to be honest with you, and that shit was terrible. The material was terrible, but every time he posts, I still share it. I still make sure I get the word out. I don't have to. I respect people's vision. So somebody asked me about Chink Diamond one day.
I support everything.
Yeah, somebody asked me about Chink Diamond one day. They gonna say
everything.
They gonna say you hate Sexy Red, but Chink Diamond. They said that, and I swear I said I don't really care about her lyrics. I care about her grind. Like, this girl is grinding.
As long as she doing her thing, that's all important to me. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
man, at the end of the day,
I want everybody to
worry about you and let that person worry about themselves.
I was worried about me. I was just doing the show. I was just doing the show, and I scrolled and I see. I was just doing the show, and I scrolled and I see that the motherfucker said the original cast is better. I am the cast.
I mind my business.
Yeah, like
exactly.
the original cast.
Stay out
better.
the way, do what I gotta do, and keep it pushing and living life. So I got everything else, man. I don't care.
That's all right. So Valley said he got family members that hate on his success. You're right. That's my point. So I had this conversation with somebody today, and I was like, people I respected in my family was weirdos. Like from my family members that I thought I looked up to. I'll do you one better. Remember how I used to respect the real nigga when I found out when all the real niggas was really fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real niggas is really just the fakes and the snakes. Like, that's what I learned. We was taught real nigga. And I'm like, all right, you a real nigga. No, these niggas be weird. These niggas be molested. But listen, bro, don't let me get it. Yeah, you niggas, man. I
need some better friends, man.
No, it is. That's why I'm having it. That's why I'm having it, man. Look, this is the smartest dumb people. Anthony, that dude, Johnson, KG, thank you for coming through, King.
Oh, man, I'm coming back, man.
Thank you, Star, for coming through, man.
Thanks for having me.
Big Frank, you already know. You already
know what it is.
I want to give y'all handle so somebody can find you.
Oh, man, Ocean Grove Grizzly, man, Instagram, man.
When that album gonna drop, man, please.
I'm trying to drop the first of the year. I was just talking to my guy yesterday, and
man, you need to go and make me a theme song, Smartest Dumb.
Oh yeah, I got you. I like making music, man. That's my therapy. Just like the show. I like doing that, man. On my free time.
I'm gonna leave on this note. Niggas is ugly, and they don't want to. I'm bullshit. I had a couple shots, man. Look, this is the Smartest Dumb people. I gotta get home, man. It's fucking 9:30. God damn.
Yeah, baby waiting on you.
Man, that motherfucker sleep. She probably sleep on the couch. This is the Smartest Dumb people. Anthony, that dude, Johnson, Big Frank in the building. KG, thank you for coming through. King, thank you for coming through. Sky,
stay out the way. Take care of your kids. Drink a lot of water.
Have a good night.
Yo, at the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.